A heart attack begins, but the pain screams in the left arm, not the chest. The heart itself never sends that signal to the arm. Something else does. Your body lies about where it hurts. Bite into ice cream too fast, and pain explodes behind your forehead. But your forehead is completely fine. The cold only touched the roof of your mouth. These misplaced signals happen constantly, in almost every organ you carry. Doctors call it referred pain, agony felt far from its true source. A diseased liver aches in the shoulder. A kidney stone burns down the groin. How does the body get its own map so wrong? The answer hides inside the tangled wiring of your spinal cord. For centuries, physicians noticed pain appearing in strange, impossible places. Angina patients clutched their left arms while their hearts quietly starved of oxygen. In 1893, this British neurologist began mapping pain across the skin's surface. He carefully charted zones where internal organs projected their pain outward onto the body. These became known as head zones, still printed in medical textbooks today. Each organ, he found, linked to one specific patch of overlying skin. Drawing the pattern was not the same as understanding why it happened at all. Why does the brain get so confused? Deep inside your spine, nerves from very different regions crowd tightly together. Signals from your skin and your organs often arrive at the very same spinal neurons. These shared neurons behave like an old switchboard with its wires crossed. In 1961, Ruch proposed the convergence-projection theory to explain referred pain. Organ fibers and skin fibers converge onto one shared nerve pathway heading up to the brain. The brain receives that merged signal and simply guesses wrong about its origin. It blames the skin, because in daily life the skin hurts far more often. Your skin carries vastly more sensory nerve endings than your internal organs do. So the brain trusts its most reliable informant, the familiar surface of the body. Your whole life, cuts and burns taught the brain exactly where pain should live. Internal organs almost never hurt, so the brain gets little practice reading them. When the heart finally screams, the brain reaches for the closest familiar map it knows. It projects the alarm outward, onto the arm, the jaw, the shoulder. Consider the classic case. Appendicitis pain begins vaguely near the belly button. Only hours later does the pain migrate down to the lower right side. That shift happens because the appendix first shares nerves with the central abdomen. Research indicates early appendicitis is misdiagnosed in a meaningful share of cases. The wandering pain fools patients, and sometimes even fools experienced doctors. Then there is the brain freeze, the fastest referred pain you will ever feel. Cold hits the roof of your mouth, chilling a nerve behind your palate. Researchers link brain freeze to the trigeminal nerve, which also serves the forehead. The nerve fires an alarm, and the brain simply blames the forehead instead. Gallbladder trouble surfaces in the right shoulder blade, far from the gallbladder itself. A diaphragm irritation can radiate up into the tip of the shoulder. Each false location follows the ancient wiring set down while you were an embryo. Organs and skin that once sat side by side still share their nerves. Referred pain is not a flaw in the system. It is the system working perfectly. The brain is not broken. It is making the smartest guess it possibly can. With almost no data from the organ, it bets on the pattern it trusts most. This is why heart attacks so often disguise themselves as jaw or arm pain. Recognizing these patterns helps clinicians catch silent, easily missed heart attacks earlier. Your pain is a message, but the return address is often completely wrong. Learning these patterns is useful, yet unexplained pain always deserves a professional opinion. Next time a strange ache appears somewhere it does not belong, listen closely. It may be a distant organ, borrowing your skin to finally be heard.